Welcome everybody. This is another episode of Tortoise and the Hare. I'm Marco Romero.
I'm Kirk. Tortoise? No, I'm the Hare. Yeah. I'm always forgetting.
You're one of those.
I look like a tortoise, but I'm actually
We need to work on the name. I think it's the name. Anyway, we're here shooting another episode documenting our struggles, our lessons, our learning with a little bit of margarita to go along with it. Go ahead, show the margarita.
Our camera woman.
And talking about some of the things that we've learned recently. The main item that we wanted to discuss today is our free video shoot, because we recently had our first one. Run us through it. How many people showed up? What was the general vibe? What happened?
Okay, so 2 weeks ago we offered people a free video shoot, and the idea of the free video shoot is to help us build relationships with the people in our community. I mean, the honest to goodness truth is a sales technique or strategy to build leverage with people we care about, but we believe in having sales that is salesy. That in other words, it works and it actually transacts into people writing us checks, but it's also legitimate and genuine, and we love the people that we're working with. So our question we asked each other was, how can we add value to people, whether they buy or not? We want to be as genuine as possible, like, hey,
because that's the key. Adding value is the key.
Yeah, like add as much value, give something, and then, but at the same time, something that will hopefully lead to a sale for us. We can't be in business if nobody buys our product. So you know, balancing that is important. So the free video shoot is a very low-cost thing. We did it at one location, Vortex Realty, which we love you, Vortex. Thank you.
That's right.
Brown. And we contacted a whole bunch of people. A lot of people fucking didn't respond or didn't care. Like, a lot of people were like, yeah, let's do it, and then they didn't do it. Or they said they signed up, like 100 people signed up, and none of those people that signed up actually came. And so we learned a really important lesson about giving free stuff to people. And now this was our first time, but what was the lesson, do you think?
Well, we need to not just make it open to anybody. Anyone come in.
So that's part of it. We're back up one step. So that's the next step.
Okay.
I think the lesson, you said it earlier, so you said it before the tape line. The lesson is when you're giving something free to somebody, they don't value it as much. So part of it is people didn't see like what we were doing, so they were reluctant. You know, if Travel Channel or HDTV came through town and was like, hey, we want you to be on our show, everyone would have said yes. Every one of the people on our list would have been all over that, because they're real estate professionals. So they would have said, hell yeah. But they didn't know who we were. They didn't know if we were legit. So it's like, their question in their mind was, do I want to spend the time to do this? Well, is it real? Like, what do these freaking guys want?
Free automatically puts you in a category of no value because it's free, you know. And so for us, there's a particular reason in which what we're doing, the particular reason in which we are doing it, as you mentioned earlier, is to build new relationships with people out there in the industry, but also to spread the word of what we are capable of doing. Helping them grow their business, and they'll want to do more videos with us. So it was a learning lesson. How many people went out to the shoot?
Yeah, so 4 people came. So it was good, but there were 4 people. Oh, sorry, I hit you. 4 people. 4 people. 4 people. 4 people. 4 people. Four people from Marco's friends. The 3 from Marco, 1 from me. And part of the challenge we've been working on is like getting out of Marco's amazing network of amazing individuals. Because if we're going to grow a business like this, we need to be able to
We need to scale.
We need to scale.
Can't scale on that.
And that's part of what we've been working on. So we got 4 people to go, and they've all, overall they've had thousands of views already.
Yep.
Even though we don't give a shit about views, that's still cool. And what's more important is that they're getting transactions, they're building their business. People are, people are commenting on their video, and then through those comments on Facebook and Instagram, those people who got the free video from us are able to talk to that person, get a referral, get a sale, get private lenders if you're an investor, right? So that's what's been happening with the clients, the 4 people who did it so far. And so
when we created those videos, we added some nice animation to it. We gave them music in there. We really helped guide them in getting their message to a concise level so they can have it to where it's delivered in a video format that's not too long. And now we took those videos and we shared them on our personal or on our business page, Real Elite. So you can actually go there and check them out if you go through our history. But also they shared it in their platforms as well. So it was a great opportunity just to expand the network from a social media standpoint for them to be able to reach new people to be able to discover and find them. And we're the outlet for that. So that's another reason in which we're going down this road to be able to provide that value. It's all about value, giving value. So that's what we're doing. So now we're planning another shoot that's coming up in the future. That's in
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
So today's Monday. You probably won't see this till like August. Today's Monday, June. What's today's date? June 17th?
18th.
It's June 18th, 2017, in case you're in 2047 and watching this. And yeah, this Saturday, June 24th, we're doing another show, another free shoot, again at Chiaki, Brown, Vortex. We love you guys.
And we're going to make a few tweaks, or we're discussing a few tweaks.
Well, this Saturday we may not be able to do it in time for this Saturday, but for a future, this is something we want to do forever. Like, we want to build a system where people come to us, do video shoots for free, and then that leads to a relationship, and either one or two things will happen, no matter what. Like, we're going to grow into their community, and or they'll make a sale with that. They'll purchase our services. So one way to think about it is every one of your cell phone, every human being in America today is a media company. And this is one of the fundamental founding principles of Real Elite, is we understand every single person is a media, whether they have 25 people or 25,000 or 25 million people that watch their stuff or look at them, they are a media company. So that means we're trying to build material that they can post on their site with our logo at the end of it, right? So we give it for free. It says produced by Real Elite.
Well, let me touch on that. When you're saying that each individual person is a media company, what that basically means is they are an outlet to producing content that people will follow them
distributing
for.
Content.
Yes.
We're the producers.
Well, I mean,
they're distributing.
Yes, that's our clients. But I mean, in general, like aside from us, what people need to be doing is producing content and distributing.
Clients, like small businesses?
Anybody. You said anybody. Everybody needs to be a media company. I'm explaining that.
Okay.
So everybody basically needs to be producing and distributing content. Now, whether or not they want another company to come in and handle those components for them, that's a different story. But right now we're in an age where if you are not doing that, other people will be doing that, and they are going to be building an audience, a following, an influence to help them build their brands, their businesses. And if you are a serious business person yourself, or you have a brand that you're trying to sell, you need to take that seriously and be doing that yourself.
Yeah.
And that's where we're stepping in. That's why we're building a company all around this, because literally it is the future, and there's a fundamental shift happening in that regard. So for our shoot that's coming up in a week,
Saturday. Yeah.
on Saturday, what are some of the things that we're going to need to do? I think what was successful last time was we did that really quick video. Hey, we're doing a free video shoot.
Oh, yeah.
That generated a lot of engagement, a lot of comments. Well,
your people love you. My people don't fucking love me. Where are you guys?
Hey, well, you shake a lot of hands, kiss a lot of babies.
I know. Anyway, that's the problem with staying at home and writing all the time. It's like nobody. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we have we did the video. We had a lot of comments. A lot of those people showed up to the actual shoot. I think we did that like a little too late. We did that like the day before, so we probably need to do that
today.
Wednesday, Thursday, today would work too.
I don't know if we're going to have a problem filling up. We only have like 6 slots.
Okay, well, 6 slots. I think we need to mention it that time. That's another way to up the value. 6 slots. So anyway, so we'll mention that there's only 6 slots, and then we will also we add a qualifying aspect to the people.
Okay, so yeah, like what we did last time was we just kind of put it up there, put up that we were. Let's actually talk real quick. So I gave a speech at Chiaki Brown, Vortex Realty, at one of his events. Got like 100 signups, and none of those people came, but we did the free video show because of that. Marco's people came, and that's it. Like we were just working, we were scrambling and trying to like logistically put it all together. Who's going to show up? When are they going to show up? Why are they showing up? What are they going to say? And that was kind of a chaotic moment. It's still going to be chaotic, but the next step is I added Calendly, CALENDLY.com, and I'm forcing people to sign up for a specific date and time and put that they're going to show up to that time.
And you're using that because it's automated.
It's automated, yeah. You just put a link and they're good to go. So Calendly.
Basically, to describe that, somebody that says, hey, I want to sign up, they click in, and then it shows all the available times that Kirk has on the schedule. There might be 6 times, there might be 2 left. They pick which one they want. They put in their information, and it sends a notification to you that this individual signed up for this time, and everybody's notified of the specific time frame in which they need to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've improved the marketing standpoint, or we're starting the marketing standpoint, which is creating certain emails that will go out automated, and then we're following up with people with text, emails, and other things to get them to go. So that's what we've improved on since the first one. Now the next step is who's coming to these free video shoots, because we both want to. Because here's the reality: is we're not in a situation where we can afford to just give a million things for free and get no sales. So we want to be as good of a person as we can, right? We don't want to just be asking for money all the time from everybody and like begging people, which is not a good situation to be in. And yet we still need to make sales, which is what most small businesses are in this situation, where you want to provide value for people, but you don't want to be too needy and asking, give me. So what we've done is something I learned from Cutco Cutler, and that is it's not really just something we've learned. It's like a generic thing.
Sales technique.
It's a generic sales technique of qualifying. Now the question is, what is going to be the qualifications?
I think one of the qualifications that we can incorporate, maybe one of the ways is, do they have a Facebook page? Do they already have a professional headshot or a professional photo in which they're doing business? They've taken the time to do that.
That's interesting. So first thing is look at the page. Is there a way to rank how many sales they do?
There might be a back way of getting that, like through MLS. I'm not certain. I'll have to check into that.
Okay.
So the piece that we're going to implement is we've added automation. We're going to do a little bit better on the promotional side of it, marketing side of it, to prepare and increase the numbers of people to attend. You limited the amount of spots there are to 6, which is great. I think it's great.
But I didn't just limit them. I made it clearer up front, because part of the problem originally was I didn't tell people. Like, I was vague about when they would be doing it.
Sure.
Because logistically it was difficult to figure out, well, what if 5 people say they want 10 a.m. at the same time? Well, I can't. So it was a precarious situation. So this makes it a lot easier. It's like, look at this. If there's any slots, do it. Otherwise, you do it next time.
Exactly. And then the last component is adding some qualification to the people that are interacting, the people that are going to be coming and participating in the...
Almost got hit in the head with a crow by a crow.
Yeah, they were going after you.
Nice.
Watch out, they're going to come this way back.
I'm so sweaty, man. San Antonio.
It is a hot day today. But anyway, so we're going to add some qualifications to the people that we're inviting out to take advantage of this free video. And then we also, inherent benefit of now doing this second time, is we have sample videos for people to look at to see what a finished product will look like.
Yeah.
That'll also excite them to participate, but also when it comes to the shooting component of it, they'll have a better visualization of what they need to say and how they need to say it and those type of things. So overall, we're tightening up, we're tweaking, we're adjusting, and we're getting in alignment so that we can get the most out of this and provide the most value at the same time. So today we went over what we talked about from our last video shoot, the free video shoot, what worked, what didn't work, some of the tweaks that we made, the adjustments like adding automation. Now we've talked about some of the qualifying components that we're going to add so that we can make this next one even more of a success. And we're just going to keep going from there because we want to add this as a continuing staple of value that we provide to our community.
Beautiful.
All right. Check us out on the next one.
Check it out.